Once you've created your business plan, you then want to condense that down into something that people will read, because no one will read your business plan unless they're seriously considering investing. But they will read a slide deck. And a slide deck, for me, it's got to be 10 slides. There's exceptions to the rule. And you've got to achieve a lot in those slides. So really what you're doing when you do your business plan is you're fleshing out all the details for yourself. But when you're approaching an investor, you turn that into a marketing document, not a document that says everything about everything, so that they ask you more questions. But the slide deck is really what I think is the most important document. And a slide deck should consist of the following 10 slides. So I'd just like you to have a copy and paste formula, really. Your first slide is really about getting somebody that's completely not involved in your jargon, your words, your world, to completely understand what you do to the point where they just understand the result that you can achieve for which particular market, as opposed to the intricate details of how you deliver upon that. Okay? The second slide is identifying the problem that you solve right up front. So each business has to solve a problem and just define what that problem is. So Bank to the Future is trying to solve the problem that businesses find it very hard to raise between that £5,000 and £1 million, and there's no clear structure in order to do that. The third slide, and again, you're going to get all this, so you can just fill in the blanks, is your solution. So most people start with the product slide, but you've got to clearly define what the problem is before you get to the solution. The fourth slide is all about the market size. So we want to see that you really understand the market more than anyone else. Bigger is better. So what you do is take the average transaction size within your market. So you want to completely analyze all your competitors. And you want to know everything about your competitors in your market. Don't consider playing in a market where you don't know what the competitors are up to. Take the average transaction size, whether that's £5, £1,000, whatever it may be, for the solution that you're solving. Find out how many customers are in your market. In the fifth slide, you discuss your business model. So this is how do you make money. Not everything about your product, it's how do you make money. Slide 6 is your proprietary technology. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're involved in a technology company. But what is your technology? What have you created? What's your intellectual property? So we'll have some screenshots of what Bank to the Future looks like. You'll see our actual website, what we've created in slide 6. Slide 7 this is where you describe everything about your competition. And there's massive insights in your understanding your competitors. List them all in your business plan, but you want to put the main ones in your slide deck. Slide 8, your marketing plan. So this is where most people just list a generic thing saying PR, social media, Facebook, you can list all those things, but what I want you to encourage you to do is specifically describe exactly how you get your customers and your distribution channels. In terms of, rather than a generic, these are the things we do, show that there is actually some kind of intellectual property in your marketing strategy. Slide 9 is your team. So this is where you show off who's involved, and it's all about showing credibility. People tend to like on your team geeks, depending on what you're involved in, proven entrepreneurs, so entrepreneurs that have successfully exited in the past, and marketing and sales people. Now, while there's more, you want operations, you want HR, you want finance. These are the 3 things that you probably most want to have. Slide 10 is when you put your money and your milestones in. So this is where you lay back just the key features. So before we gave you a financial model where you fill all the intricate details of everything you're going to spend, this is where you just take the key matrices that are important. So your key financial indicators. I think that a financial model and a milestone is just key decisions and key points that need to be met so that you know you've been successful. So you set yourself key targets when you're going to hire your new management team, or when you're going to raise your next round of finance, or how many customers you're going to acquire. And those are your milestones.